Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here, we're off for more Final Fantasy VI. In the last episode, well, technically, we beat Kefka, but if we're talking about what I last recorded, we covered the changes of the iOS and PC compared to all the other versions, including GBA, because they're all pretty much similar, despite on different hardware. Now, we're on the PC version, so if you haven't checked the last episode out, I would recommend you do so you're not a bit confused as to why we're playing on the PC version. But suffice to say, it has the GBA exclusive content, and this is the version I have, and it's legitimate. I'm not emulating it, even though it's technically a glorified emulator. As I said, there's more information because I go into detail about it in the last episode, being the changes video. But we're going to be loading up my clear save data, which has setser only with the Falcon. Basically, once you beat Kefka and you save your clear save, you can either choose to save over your save file or save it in a different one. I saved it in a different one. Because as soon as you load it up, we're already on the Falcon. And if we try to take off, we're right next to Kefka's tower before we actually beat him. Yes, the game clocks you back to outside of the dungeon, similar to how, you know, when you complete a multi-party dungeon, you're pretty much left with setser on the ship if you leave after it's already been complete. That's pretty much what it's done to us right now. And as you saw, starting off this video, we had a massive, how do I say, montage maybe, of literally all the inconsistencies and similarities from between the Let's Play that we've done so far on the PS1 to my file, well, this particular file that we're looking at right now on PC. There was no way to transfer it. I have to do it all myself. And yes, the time is pretty different now, considering that obviously I had the boss battle to do. But those were the stats before the boss battle, and that was my save on the PS1 before the final boss battle. So, first of all, I need to show you that these are the two final ones that we get for actually going through the final part of the game, even though we're not there, because there is no after game. The party confronts Kefka, who vows to destroy everything, creating a monument to non-existence, and so begins the final battle to protect all they hold dear. They come after the storm, the party members flee as the tower comes crashing down. Kefka is finally defeated, the world is still in ruins, but as the Falcon takes to the air, they see clear sunny skies. Could this possibly bode to a brighter future? Well, gee, I don't know, maybe they should make a sequel to this game, who knows. But, yeah, that's a thing, and I've got to say, it's odd coming back to this game after for so long, but I've been playing this version to get to this point, but I think it's enough stalling. The GBA version has 2 additional dungeons, and 4 Espers for us to go get. 4 new Espers. Because as you saw in the montage comparing Espers, if we go to choose the Esper slot here, we've got 4 empty slots here. And if you notice, there wasn't an empty slot around here. And that's because, where is it? Raiden. Odin just evolves in a Raiden. He doesn't move slots. He just he has the same slot, he just evolves. So, there you go. But we have 4 empty slots here, and those are last Espers that we need to go get, and they're exclusive only to the GBA version and beyond. So the PC version kind of falls into that. Same with the iOS version. So with that, I don't exactly know when I'm going to get achievements, but I'll check at the end of every video to see when I actually achieve them. But that's pretty much how we're going to go for. So we need to make a new team here. As you saw, my equipment's different. That's why I did that montage, so I don't have to keep explaining that, even though I'm still doing that now. Who do I want? I would like some powerful peeps. So they've got all their equipment still, despite them being reset. So I'll have Terra. I'll have Stragos in case he learns more lore, because I think I actually have less lore on this file than I did on the PS1. But that's because I didn't bomb into many enemies during the training on the Veld. So, which is probably why I have a lot of different rages. I mean, there was no way I was going to guarantee getting the same ones. That's bloody random out of 255 enemies or something stupid. And there's actually an achievement for getting all of them, which is good for getting them all, but that's one achievement I'm never going to get. And you can't even do that in the original versions, like PS1 or Super Nintendo anyway, because of some bugs. So yeah, this game's definitely got the bugs fixed on those particular ones. Some more than others. I feel like I want someone who can hit multiple enemies. I might go with Edgar, but at the same time, I like the sound of Sabin. I might go Edgar. Let's go Edgar. And we've already got 2 magic users. Realm's a little lacking in the magic. Oh, that's something I want to talk about. If you notice with Mog during the little speed up montage, it's not called the Water Rondo anymore. Why is it not called the Water Rondo anymore? It's called the Water Harmony. But I actually want to take him in with me for this episode, because if I can fit all of them in, there is actually something very important that we can do with this. So we're going to be taken to the skies. Doomgaze is gone, so we don't have to worry about that. But the first place that I want to go to is Nika, which is at the very top end of the Serpent Trench. Now, when you go through the main game, normally, in the GBA version and onwards, there are special NPCs that you can talk to that weren't there before, and they pretty much allude to these 4 additional Espers. That's what we're going to start on doing. So when we first entered this place, we didn't get interrupted, but on GBA and onwards, we would get interrupted by this NPC, I believe. Hey, aren't you? You were the returners, right? Me too. I thought everyone had been wiped out. I don't know if there's anything I can do for you now, but I did hear something you might be interested to know. Apparently, 4 Espers escaped from the Magicite research facility not long before you guys snuck in there. There's no way of knowing if they're still alive, but if you could find them, I bet they will lend you your power. So yeah, this dude is a little bit different looking than all the other NPCs. Basically, if you have any knowledge of the original, you would know that he would not be here. That's because he pretty much points out that, hey, there are additional Espers that weren't in the original. I'm telling you about them right now so you don't forget. Then, obviously, we would take the boat, go over to South Figaro, follow Edgar, who's calling himself something else, and, well, yeah, we have to keep following them. But if we go back to South Figaro, there's actually someone who talks about a certain enemy as well. So let's walk in. And let's see. Oh, by the way, despite this being based off of, like, the iOS version or whatnot, or the GBA version, excuse me, you can't hold circle to run anymore. Well, when I say circle, I mean B for GBA, but in terms of PlayStation 1 standards, because that is the traditional design for the controller, even in the manual for this game in PDF form, yeah, I pretty much use what is considered a PlayStation controller. So, I mean, right now I'm using my USB GameWare controller, so, which is similar to my Logitech controller, which was similar in design to a PlayStation controller. You get the gist. Oh, no, wait, hang on. No, it's this guy. He doesn't actually look out of place, but he was just chilling over here. I might have cut that. Not too long ago, when I was out sailing, I saw a huge shadow pass beneath the water. That's our clue. So we need to go to the harbour now. I mean, I was trying to get there before, but I forget where it's located. But I was being a moron because it's right down here. But we talked to that guy, and he's telling us that he saw a shadow under the water. Now, when you go through the story the first time through in order to get to the airship, and you're following Edgar and whatnot, with Celez, and possibly Sabin, if you got him early, you would have to take the boat in order to get here in the first place, but the battle will not trigger. The battle only triggers if you go back on yourself, which you would never think to do. And that's what we're going to do. Now, if you do not have the Water Rondo / Water Harmony, bring Mog with you. There is only one chance to get it in the world of balance, and that is going through the Serpent Trench with a large rigmarole that we did in order to get Water Rondo in the first place. That's the only way to get it in all versions. Unless, in GBA onwards, we do this one boss battle. We've got a boss battle coming up. The ferry's bound for Nika. Hop aboard. So, of course, we're going to have to take the boat in order to get back again, but... oh dear. We stopped. Hope you brought Mog with you. Oh, what's going on? Is that some kind of sea monster? Oh no! We're going to be pulled under. Whoa, okay. That was intense. We just split off everywhere. And now we would have learnt the Water Rondo if we can win it in this battle. We've got Leviathan! He's an Esper. She's an Esper? I don't know. But I'm going to slap on a Hastiger first. Or Hastiger, however you want to pronounce it. And then we're going to do a jump. We're going to dual cast. I mean, you know, you're a water-based enemy, so I'd think Thundiger would do well. And if not, just slap on an Ultima, because why not? We've also got ourselves our handy-dandy drill. There it is. That did a lot of damage for one physical attack. Good thing we took down Kefka first, because, you know... oh, El Nino, what does that mean? Okay, we're going to heal, because we're taking a bit of a chip damage here. Entangle. Okay, she's been slowed, so she's lost her haste. That's perfectly fine. Let's do the drill. Still only have 2 Celestrades / Economizers, and they're one of the people that I left them on with, so don't worry about that. Yeah, I'm going to go for another... Oh, he's doing double Tsunami, that's not cool. Why would you do that? Yeah, let's just do an Ultima here. Edgar is not looking good right now. Okay, so he's been slowed as well. Yeah, I think we need to counteract that with another Hastiger, just saying. So you can do that, Mog. I'm not having you dancing, because that would actually get rid of the Water Harmony chance. But we already have it. But in case if you don't, this is the only other way to get it in the World of Ruin onwards from the World of Balance on the GBA version onwards. But we've beaten Leviathan! So that's one boss done. And I did not use the Vanish Doom glitch, because it doesn't work in GBA onwards. We got 10,000 gil for that. And that's it. Didn't get any experience, that's fine. But somehow we made it back onto the ship. Is everyone alright? Oh, hello. Look, it turned into Magicite. Leviathan. And we just make it back here immediately. Let's get back quickly, because, you know, we need to get back to our airship. Okay, so now that we're back here, I want to access my menu and have a look at our new Magicite that we got. Leviathan. Use the tidal wave, deluges all enemies with a giant wave, and it gives a new magic spell exclusive to the GBA and onwards. Most of the time these new Espers are going to give you exclusive skills to the version that they are included with. So, this one gives us Flood at a learn rate of 2. That's a water-type spell that anyone can learn, so you don't have to rely on Aqua Rake, or whatever it's called for, with Strago. Is it still called Aqua Rake? No, it's called Aqua Breath in this one, but it's called Aqua Rake in other versions. So, yeah, it's basically a water spell that everyone can learn. So that's pretty decent. So, do I want to replace Raiden with that? Well, we're about to get quick, and that's still very helpful. Actually, that's a shame. Leviathan didn't give us any magic points. What a rip-off! I just realised we just got 10,000 gil, but no actual I was hoping for some experience, but we didn't get any experience, and I should know better, because for whatever reason bosses don't give experience, yet they're the toughest things in the game, save for Allosauruses and Brachiosaurs. But, yeah, there you go. By the way, those were too stingy, they didn't want to drop anything for me, so... But anyway, we can actually leave town now, because that's literally all that we had to do around here. And I think the next stop that we want to take is... Miranda. We want to go to Miranda. Now, I'm just going to make a quick save here quickly. Let me have a look here. That's empty. Those are my 2 backups of my original before the quick save. That's got... Oh, I'll use that one then. Yeah, that'll do it. Just making a quick save, just in case. Right, so now we're in Miranda. We want to go talk to this guy over here. Do you know what a cactuar is? I've been hunting the little varmints last time I was out in the desert, when all of a sudden a huge one attacked me. A monster of that size has to have some good treasure. I bet my right eye on it. Desert, eh? I think I actually got confused about this before, during the actual main Let's Play. I don't know if it actually counts that we can do it down here. I'm pretty sure, but if it does work down here, then we can actually use this area, because all we need to do is beat 10 Cactuar in order to get a Gigantar. And as we know in most Final Fantasy games, he's normally a boss monster that can become a summon. And I just realised the reason why I'm not getting any encounters right now is because Mog is using the Moogle Charm, which is called something else, which always throws me off. So he's already got Dragon Boots, so let's give him the Dragon Horn, which would have been a lot more helpful before. That was my B, so I'm going to save again, so I don't have to deal with that. Now we can actually encounter some stuff, good lord. Alright, so... any time now. There we go. Right, so what have we got here? Okay, so that's 1, so... oh, that didn't actually hit. Bundling up something. What? Excuse me? What are you doing? Can I Blizzara you? I'm going to jump on you as well. And let's use the air anchor. Let's see if that works. Because if we hit him, if he attacks, he's gone. Oh, move once, you're done for. He's moved. He's done. That's what the air anchor does. I don't think I use that often in the Let's Play. Got 10 AP for that. That's helpful. We're going to learn a lot of shit. Alright. So, this is a good place to grind for magic points. I think you can only fight one at a time each time though, so I'm going to cut until I actually get this done. Because I'm just glad that I don't have to cut every time that I get in and out of a battle because of the stupid fade in and out nonsense. Wow, the drill does a lot of damage to those things. Holy shit. Actually, I may not be able to cut every battle out because I'm learning magics all the time, and this is what we're going with from now onwards. So, let's see here. What do I want to give you? You pretty much learned almost everything. Damn. And I don't really want to give you Flood, to be honest. I mean, no one else is close, I don't think. Oh yeah, by the way, this is a lot easier, by the way. You can actually see whenever... You don't have to keep entering every Esper in order to check your progression. You just highlight it. That's so good. This is like one of the most best convenience things they've ever added to this. I love it. Okay, so he's got 60% on that left. Let me go back to Strago here. Who can I dequip for something? She's still learning that, but she's not in the team right now, is she? I could dequip that. You know what? I'm going to dequip that off of Realm, which I do not need to remove her from in order to equip it. I can just slap it on. Another convenient thing. So, I'll do that for now and see how we go. Right, let me continue grinding, and every time I learn something, I'm going to show it up. But that was 2 cactiles so far. Oh, that is not a cactar! Hello! You're a slagworm. Can you bugger off, please? You are not what I need to fight. Is it 10 in a row that I need to beat, or is it just 10 in general? Wow, thanks for that. Okay. Can you stop? Oh, Strago, dang! Okay, this guy's hitting hard. I'm doing this a bit too casually. Let me give you the air anchor. Because I think you could just die, please. There we are. Oh, it did enough damage anyway. Strago didn't get that, but yeah, I don't think we fought that enemy before. And we just got quick on Terra, so I'm going to give her Leviathan. Okay, that was interesting. Let's pop that off. And because we've got the Celestrade / Economizer, I'm going to call it Celestrade from now on, just so you know. Right, now let's continue with these bloody cactars. I've got 2 under my belt. I need 8 left. Moglunt, Vanish, and Berserk. Oh, and he's actually done with Phantom. Okay. I got to remember to do that a lot more often. Right, so what can I give you? Holy would be nice. We could do that. Medgudsamar is useless because it gives you that Quake and Tornado nonsense. Still haven't learned all the basics yet, though. Well, I guess I could give you Drain, actually, saying that, because you'll learn that pretty quick, considering that we're getting 10 magic points per pop. So, we'll do that. Alright, back to hunting. We're at 3 now. Edgar gained a level, and Edgar learnt Death. I was trying to run, but then I got the air anchor off. That was a 10,000 Gil again. I was about to say Jill. Is it Jill or Gil? What's the pronunciation for it? Could I please stop bumping into this thing, please? I'm not air anchoring you again, because I'm not dealing with this all the time. Thank you. Strago, old man, get out! Thank you. And I need to swap off Kotoba Pass anyway. That was not a cut, by the way. I just paused very quickly. Yeah, you can have Alexander instead. That actually makes a lot more sense for you. Alright. Now, time for number 4, perhaps? This is taking longer than I expected. That was number 4, and Edgar learned to spell immediately. I only just gave him that, and he was already at 0. Oh my god! Can this thing please bugger off? Mog gained a level, and Terra got knocked out. The bloody sandworms won't leave me be, and it's really annoying me at this point. I just want. I'm at 4. I'm not even at 5 kills yet. This is taking forever. Don't even know why I did that. I arrived Terror. I should have just. Nah, whatever. Come on, I just want cactars. That's literally all I want. I don't want to fight these sandworms. Really? It took bloody 5 minutes just to bomb in a 1. This is my number 5. Or was it my number 4? I forget now. Because it's so bloody long. I don't even know why I'm keeping this one in. Any others I'm cutting out onwards unless I get new spells learned. Which will probably be every time, considering how much they give me. Like Strago learning Fandaga, Blizzaga, and getting all the monies. And he's now done with that. What do I give you now? I guess I'll give you Raiden, because there's nothing else I can give you. Strago gained a level, and Terra learnt Flood already! That was another bloody Sandworm, but Sandworms give you 5 MP. So we learned that pretty quick. I guess in the next battle we'll show that off and see what that does. I guess it will just be like the party version of what Wave would be, or whatever it's called. Well, she hasn't got anything else, so I'll just give her that for now. Let's get into the next battle, and even if it's a Cactuar, I guess I'll use it. Unless I don't use it, I'll cut it out. Edgar learnt Holy. That was another Cactuar. I didn't get, what's it called? Flood off, but you know what? You can have that now. We're just swapping off Espers right now. By the way, once we kill 10, we need to be standing in the middle section of this little area in order to actually bump into the Cactuar, which is why I'm walking back and forth around here, in case if, you know, I lose count, because I pretty much have. I can still bump into it. Terra learnt Tornado immediately, and Gravriga. Wow. And she's already done with it. God's sake. Wow, this is ridiculous. Okay, you know what, Bahamut, you're going to come off of lock because I'm running out of stuff to give to Terra. We're just gaining everything at this point. Oh, there we go. That was different. There he is. He's huge. And we're going to die immediately because I'm not going to be able to heal in time. Oh, no, he stopped. Okay, normally he goes for free, but he didn't that time, so I'm happy for that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is pop off a re-raise on Terra, just in case, just in backup. And I'm going to start with a... Well, I could go Fiaga, but even better still. Let's use the Flood, because we haven't seen that yet. And you can just use your Grand Train, because I got that. Well, it's not called Grand Train anymore, it's called Grand Delta, but you get what I mean. Right, so we get that off. We're going to do Drill, because that worked really well last time. You want to keep your HP up as high as possible, because otherwise he can easily kill you with 1,000 needles. Oh, that actually healed him. That sucks. But, hey, it was pretty much exactly what I thought it was going to be. So, can't complain. Okay, that's a problem. But he's out of there now, so that's fine. Nope, can you stop with your needles, please? I do not like. I don't even know what your knockdown does, but... Oh, dang! Double back up. Let's go back to dual cast. Rise. And then we'll just give you the work of Ultima to, you know, work off that squander with the Flood. Unless you're just going to start spamming that on... Okay, you didn't spam it on the one person. You just did that 4 times. Hang on a minute. I'm going to use White Wind. Because that'll be a heal. Jesus, that does so much damage. Thank God Terra already had that slated. Right, you know what? Let's get the chainsaw off. This guy's tough. I should have saved after every Cactuar in hindsight, because if I die, I've got to fight them all again just to get back to this point. Oh god. Get the attacks off. This is the problem with dual cast. I thought I already got the cure off. I didn't. What the? Excuse me? Are you serious? Oh, that sucks. Here's a trick. Close down the game. It's going to look black for you because I got to boot up the game again. Hang on. This is what I was talking about at the end of it, like during the last episode when it came to the quick save. It will come back on screen in a second. OBS. There we go. Notice the continue. The game auto quick save, as I said before. And if I resume quick save data without, you know, progressing past that game over screen, I'll be exactly right before we encountered the boss battle. So I can now actually save to make sure that is, you know, permanently kept. And now we can go into the battle proper. Now I can actually prepare. God damn, that was terrible. So what happened at the end there was that he did pretty much 10,000 needles split across. So he did 10 1,000 needles as a death counter, and that always happens. So we need to pretty much be at max health so he doesn't kill us all, because in total we have more than 10,000 health, but only just barely. So we need to be at full health when that comes. So really the ideal situation is to have someone curing all the time. But for some reason at the end there, I swear that I chose more than 2 spells with dual cast and they just wouldn't go off. So that was really bugging me, because if I've already chosen Cure to heal everybody, even if someone falls, that shouldn't interrupt that previous spell cast. That's what I was getting really confused about, because it just wouldn't let me do it. You're going to do this again? Seriously? Right, so we're always going to pop off a cure, and we're just going to spam Ultima. In fact, having re-raise on everybody would actually be a good idea. Ooh. Back up. Right, let's re-raise on Terra, re-raise on Edgar. And then you, just because you have it, you can re-raise on yourself. And then you can... I doubt air anchor will work on this guy, but we can try chainsaw. Does more damage if it doesn't go for the one-hit kill than the drill, but the drill was guaranteed damage, so we can try. So we're giving everyone a re-raise right now. What we're going to do here is Grand Delta. Yeah, he went for the one-hit kill, so it didn't do nothing. I just don't like the 1,000 damage. That eats up your health too quickly. Right, let's heal everybody, and then we go for Ultimate. Then Edgar can drill. When it gets back to Strago's turn, we're gonna... God damn it! So that cancelled her moves out, which sucks. So we're gonna cure with you instead then. And then we're going to Grand Delta. That's so dumb. Oh, come on! That's annoying! Let's cure again, I guess. And re-raise back on yourself. Because as long as someone gets back up, they can eat another hit. Well, they can't eat the hit, but they can take it for the team. So, that's my kind of logic here. In fact, we can't block the attack, but what we could do is... Oh, would the needles hit us if we vanish ourselves? I don't know, actually. That could be a legit tactic. I'll haste to go anyway, so we can actually move a little faster. That sounds like a good idea. Leviathan, that's just water damage, that'll heal him. What if we slow him down? Slow go seems to work pretty well against bosses. Could try that. Let's go for another Grand Delta. Oh, we got Tsunami, by the way. I didn't realise that we... No, we already had that. Sorry, that's me being stupid. Yeah, do that, just in case. And then we'll go Ultima. Wait, what? And now we've got... Wait, hang on, it's done it again! Oh, he's doing it again! Oh, we killed him! We're gonna live! We're living! We did it! Haha! That's why none of my spells were working. Because every time I tried to use an attacking spell, it wouldn't confirm because there was no target. That's what was messing me up. But I wasn't paying attention to that. But we won. I mean, Mog didn't even get hit once! What the hell? Just bullied Strago and Edgar there. So they're not going to get anything, but we got 1111 gil, which is strange. No experience or anything like that. Okay, that's a bit odd. Look, Magicite. And we got the Cactar Magicite. Oh yeah. So, that's that. That could have went better. I'm at 40 minutes now, but I've got a lot of cutting to do. Don't know how long that's going to be, but the next one is very short, and I want to keep all these ones in one video. So, yeah. Let me see. You know, I don't really mind using magic for this. Oh, well, you know what? Saying that, we're right next to a town. Okay, that could have went way better. But now that we're fully healed, we've got all our magic, we are now going for the final one, which is right here in Jaidor. This place where the music plays in a fun, neat tune, where we rescued some realms. But the thing is, I don't have enough money for what we need to do. I just realised that. You need... No, not 50. 500,000 gil in order to do what we need to do. So I'm going to have to sell a lot of shit. So, I guess we are going to be doing that in the next episode, because I didn't realise that was going to be a thing. So, in the next episode, guys, we're going to mass up 50,000 gil. No, not 50,000. I keep saying 50,000. 500,000 gil, excuse me. That's 5 with 5 zeros. And we are going to be tackling the last of the Espers that we can get without going into any of the special dungeons. With that, see you guys next time.